So, where do we start? I'm gonna talk about my embarrassing childhood memories right here, and you're gonna listen, okay? You see this pretty girl over there? That's me. And those two guys are my gang. Cousin gang. But like, I was the boss, alright? Anyway, we have here the brainer guy, Osama, and this is just Rima. We used to come every single holiday to the best place a child can ever go to. Nope, not this place. This place. Grandpa's farm. That's right. You see, Disneyland sucks compared to this place. So let me talk about my boy Osama right here. He was the smart boy of the gang. He was like the inventor. He was like Heisenberg from Breaking Bad. But his best memorable inventions that I had to give him credit for was like this yellow box that he hooked 4 roller skate wheels to its bottom. And yeah, that was basically it. It did not have a steering wheel. You just hop into that beast and you lose sense of direction. However, I felt like a boss.
Wanna jump up in my Lamborghini Gallardo.
And ain't nobody gonna change that. Anyway, that thing was so successful. All the neighborhood kids were trying to befriend us. I mean, it was pretty sweet. Until one day, Rima decided to ride it up a hill, came down, full speed, flipped over, and landed on her head. There was no blood, she was okay, but I believe this little incident affected her later on her life.
So the real story that I wanted to tell you guys is this. I have this aunt named Nora, and this aunt has a daughter whose name is Munirah, and one day they decided to visit us at the farm. This little daughter Munirah, we love her so much with her big eyes, and she's cute and all, but I gotta admit, first of all, we were little shits. Second of all, she was 5 years younger than us. I mean, at the time, it was like she was from another generation. It was a big problem. I mean, we couldn't just have that on our group. Anyway, that day was such a hot summer day, and me, Osama, and Rima got this idea. Why don't we go and buy some ice cream? Now, because I'm such a good person, I went and asked Munirah if she wants us to bring her some. I was like, Munirah, we're going to buy some ice cream. You want some? She was like, nah. I was like, no. Drop whatever you're doing and listen to me. You did not hear me correctly. I said we're going to go buy some ice cream. Do you want me to spill it for you? She was like, are you stupid? You have hearing problems? I said no. I just ate. I'm so full. So we went bought the ice cream, got home. So far so good. 3 seconds later. I kid you not. 3 seconds later. Aunt Nora comes towards us with sparks and flames shooting out of her head, while Munirah clinging to her, eyes filled with tears, with a sinister smile on her face, saying, "You will give an ice cream bar to my child." But what I heard her say is, "You will give me your life right now." We looked at each other, shockingly, not knowing what to do. I didn't even have my first lick. I mean, I was crumbling inside. Not because she wanted our ice cream, no. We have plenty. But it was because we asked her twice. She said 0, none, zilch. Okay, so now it's the 4 and a half of us, all standing there staring at each other. Then all of a sudden, I see Rima trying to hand her the plastic bag with all its contents to her. I screamed the loudest scream that was ever made on human history. I ran and grabbed the bag from Rima before she does. Then when I looked behind me, I saw Rima, Osama, and Aunt Nora still chasing us. Tears were rushing down my face like Niagara Falls as I kept running. Then, there we were, on the highest spot of the whole farm, the birka. Now you might be wondering what's the birka. Let me tell you. It's basically a pool, but is not in but above the ground level. I mean, literally. It is more like a 4-walled room, but with no ceiling, and it gets filled with water. Honestly, I do not know what was the reason behind building it. Maybe it was used to water the plant or something. However, now I know it was built specifically for that day to make justice happen. Anyway, getting back to our story. We knew that the only way to be on that burqa thing is to climb a palm tree that was a foot away from the burqa wall. And so we did. 2 minutes later, Aunt Nora, boiling with anger, shouting at us to get down. 5 minutes later, Aunt Nora went home, but Munirah was still down on the grass, curled up on herself like an embryo, devastated. And I kinda felt sorry for her. Not to mention that we were so full, even breathing was hard. But
I still felt sorry for her. But I said nothing. After a while, Usama said, "Guys, I suggest we should give her the last piece of ice cream." I was like, But then he convinced me. The ice cream was 80% melted, 20% evaporated. But still, she got what she came for. Moral of the story is, when there's food involved, I don't know you.